Alright, what's up? I just posted a big long Pokemon video, all the remainder of the Ludkins US submission Pokemon cards. I have a few other cards here from Ludkins that came through from other games, specifically English Yu-Gi-Oh! And English Duel Masters, for those of you who remember that Wizards of the Coast game from 2004. If you remember fondly like I do, got some cool art coming. I'll do the Yu-Gi-Oh first in case you don't care about Duel Masters. Actually, I'll do the Duel Masters last because I also want to cover some Magic the Gathering. I had a very small BGS return come through recently as well, and I didn't film it or anything, so I'll just throw that in here too. So actually, I'm going to do that first. Magic the Gathering coming first. All right. First up, got a 8th edition core set, Holofoil Rocks. I just really have a lot of nostalgia for this card specifically. I think it was a rare that came in a theme deck alongside one of the elementals, not Thorn Elemental, it's the 8th edition one. But this was a CGC 9.5 that I bought from Card Kingdom, and I bought it for like $30 or whatever, $40. This is like not a desirable card, and crossed it over because I'm a BGS collector for Magic the Gathering, and I figure I need to get these cards in these slabs while they're still doing these. I don't know if they've announced that they're going to change the slab, but I feel like they're threatening to do it, so I just got to get them out the door. This is a cross grade, got the 9.5, pretty happy. Just want the gold label. I'm not subgrade fanatic, but quads are nice. This one's not a quad, but whatever, it's cheap. Next up was another cross grade from CGC. I also bought this from Card Kingdom. I think I paid like $200 something for this. This is the 9th edition Shivan Dragon foil. I don't know. Magic the Gathering doesn't really have a Charizard, but if they do, I guess it's probably Shivan Dragon. The alpha and beta and unlimited copy is like super iconic. I personally also have a lot of nostalgia for the 7th edition art, of which this is. So went ahead and got this one. I figured like getting a gem mint copy of a Shivan Dragon from a vintage set like this is like not super easy to do. So I went ahead and got that and cross-graded it over. Just really like the art. It's very like serpentine looking buddy. Very lizardy. Okay, cool. Up next, this one I bought raw. We got a Windrake, 7th edition foil. For those of you who collect vintage Magic the Gathering, obviously there's like true vintage Magic the Gathering, like the really old stuff, 93, 94. And then kind of a step above that, step removed from that, I should say, are the vintage foils in terms of collectability. 7th edition kind of like leads the pack there. Totally like first core set with foils. First core set sends beta to feature English cards with black borders thanks to the foil, the premium version. So there's a lot of like really iconic cards, including Shivan Dragon, that have a 7th edition version with a black border and foil that are really, really, really desirable. I like this Windrake art a ton. It's just like very like nouveau, like Art Nouveau, organic, windy dragon, blue dragon type vibes. Love it a lot. Bought this off a Japanese seller, graded a 9. Pretty good for vintage foil. And then last but not least, this was a card I bought a long time ago. I bought this card raw. The guy was selling it as beta, so I got it for like $40. Graded it a 9 a while back. I tried to upgrade it to a 9.5. I think it has a real shot. It has a service grade of 9 that I don't understand. The corner grade I do understand, although the corners are very strong for alpha. I can't figure out why the service grade is a 9 on this card. I just submitted a graded card review. I might try again. Beckett is notorious for moving cards up in grade if you submit for review. A 9.5 is just worth a lot more. I mean, it's alpha. Alpha Unlimited 9.5 is a big deal. The 9 is worth a good amount of money as it is. And this is one of my favorite uncommons from the set. I don't plan to sell it. I just kind of want to get it in that gold label if I can help it. And right now, Beckett's letting you submit for pretty cheap, so I might just run that one back. Okay, that's it for Magic the Gathering and Beckett grading service. Let's do some Yu-Gi-Oh real quick. Spoiler alert, there's nothing special in this Yu-Gi-Oh pile. I cracked some starter deck Kaibas in like 2020, 2021, whatever, whenever that was happening. And yeah, I graded the Blue Eyes, got like 9s. I don't know why this buddy got an 8. I just figured I would grade the massive scratches on the case. I don't know why Lord of D, like D Lord, got an 8. But he got an 8. I was hoping I would just like randomly roll a 10 on them. I don't know. They're probably not worth anything. I just Kaiba deck, whatever, had them lying around. This one got an 8 also. Kind of bummed. I feel like, I don't know. It's kind of a low stakes card right out of the deck. Got an 8. The Blue Eyes from those decks got 9s. So I don't know. Pluto Summoning Dragon. This one also got an 8. And then this one randomly got a 9. Maybe it's a centering thing. Centering with Yu-Gi-Oh is always like throwing me off. I have 10s with like terrible centering. This one actually has whitening on it, so it makes sense it's not a 10. The other ones don't have any. I don't know. Grading Yu-Gi-Oh feels like, I don't know. It's foreign language to me. Okay. Up next are some childhood cards. This is a childhood copy of Black Pendant from Magic Ruler, first edition. I sent this off because it felt like very mint, although looking at it, it's definitely like a 7 or an 8, so whatever. These cards aren't really worth anything. I mean, worth something in a 10 probably, but I will say, like, while I have you here, like, if you're watching, vintage English Yu-Gi-Oh first editions, especially like ultra and super rares, they're cheap. The 9s are like, they're really cheap. I've seen like ultra rare 9s from the golden era sell for like, I mean, under $50. Definitely under 100. Under 50. I mean, these packs are not cheap. Oh yeah, this card's cooked now that I'm looking at it. I don't know why I sent this off. But yeah, I mean, just while I have this card in front of me, you should be buying these cards. I mean, if you like Yu-Gi-Oh, if you like the vintage stuff, a 10 is gonna run you like completely dry, but a 9, like, they're like basically free. I would be buying them if I were you. We've got a Labyrinth of Nightmare. This is an unlimited one. Unlimited, I normally wouldn't send unlimited just because they did the reprint and it's just like the unlimited stuff is basically dead to me. But this one just felt like gem mint when I looked at it. So I was like, if it gets a 10, it'll be worth it. I don't know. It's got something in the case, maybe? Maybe that's on the card? The card looks pretty good. It's whatever. It's ultra rare, at least. This was a card from my childhood. I was just impressed that I kept it in such good shape. I did grade one card from my childhood in PSA 10, and it's the best card in my collection. I guess that's not quite true, but it was the best card in my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. First edition, Metal Raiders, Black Skull Dragon. I actually pulled a 10, so that one got a 7 though. Or yeah, this one also got a 7. Also Labyrinth of Nightmare. Weird, they like, I guess because it's first edition. PSA labels, man. The abbreviations go crazy. This one got a 7. It's a pretty nice looking 7, all things considered. It's nicer than those than that Black Pendant. Doesn't have any like whitening or wear that I can see. It's a really nice 7. I don't know. If I put this on eBay right now, it would probably sell for like $11 or something like that. So that doesn't seem right, right? I don't know. Golden Era, ultra rare. Yeah, heavy pack, Labyrinth of Nightmare. What is that going to cost you? I don't know. All right, and then I've got a few of the same card here. Got the Dragon Master Knight. This was like a promo. Came in like little sealed packs. They weren't that expensive. When I was like looking at them, they came in like little sealed packs that were in like a promo blister type thing, and somebody was selling a shitload of them, so I just bought 20 of them or something. I don't know why I did that. They as with a lot of the like cello wrapped Yu-Gi-Oh promos, they were beat to shit. I would not recommend rolling those dice if I were you. This one got a 9. I did not get any 10s. I'll say that. So it's a cool card though. It's got Blackluster whatever and Blue Eyes Ultimate guy. Pretty dope. This one got a 9 too. So at least there's that. I don't think this is worth anything. I haven't checked, but something tells me it's worth $20. This one got a 7. They were just like, screw you, here's a 7. Fair enough. I deserve it. And then this one got an 8. So, just made sure I get that PSA 8 experience. This one, like, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of, this case does not look great. The case got messed around, but the card looks just like the other ones. I don't know. Okay, that's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Nothing super special. Just wanted to make sure for completeness that I filmed these cards. And then, last but not least, especially not for me, we're going to talk about some Duel Masters now. In another video a while back, I had a couple Duel Masters cards. I actually sent off several more during this submission, which was way before I sent those 2 cards off because it was Ludkin's. It took forever to get back. These cards are like, I don't know, really cool in my opinion. The art is just very unique. It's like kind of comic book style, kind of like very Japanese in its own way. Very unique kind of cards. The holofoil is really cool. The names are like super turbo and like it's like what a 9-year-old thinks is cool, which is it, you know, unironically, legitimately cool. We got Dark Titan Majin, bro. Crazy. I don't know a ton. I mean, I'm not like a super expert about the cards. I probably should know more considering I'm like trying to actually collect. This is from, I think, I can't even remember what number. This is DM. Oh, what? Doesn't even say? That can't be right. Well, it's Crushionators of Doom, but I can't remember what set that is. Like what number of the set that is. Anyway, he's really cool. And that's all there is to it. PSA 9. I'm like the only person grading these cards. Like maybe not the only person, but for a lot of these cards, I'm probably the first person to ever grade it. Yeah, Xenomantis. This has some scratches on it. I'm not mad about this grade. I've been buying like the packs, or like I was during the pandemic. Whenever I could get them for cheap, somebody would just sell them for like $5 a pack or whatever. They're basically worthless. And careful buying those packs, by the way, if you are interested in these. They can be weighed. Definitely been burned on that. But I'll just try to like buy the packs when I get them for cheap and just crack them open. The print quality is very good. Wizards of the Coast. And I found that most of the cards. Sorry about the sirens. I found that like right out of the pack, the holos are pretty nice. 9 or 10 condition. Let's see if I can get some 9s and 10s. Oh my goodness. 5 on fire. This one got a 9. I opened a ton of these Xenomantis. I actually have a ton of raw holos fresh out of the pack that are ready to go to PSA. As soon as PSA drops to like $10, I'll send them off. They're not really worth anything, so I'm not in a rush. God, the art is just so sick. What an insane guy. Anyway. Alright, we got Ultra Side Worm. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is like a 9-year-old designed these cards. What would be cool? Put like genocide and ultra into one word, and it's a worm. Why can't I get it to focus? PSA 9. This is like the ultra rare. Cool. Earth, Purifying Elemental, PSA 9. Kind of bummed about these 9s. Like, I'm really the only person like opening these packs and grading these cards. So it's not like I can find a 10 to buy. Usually, like, if I want like a particular card in a PSA 10, I have to open it and hope I get a 10. And this is like probably the closest I'll get to a 10 for this card. I'm not gonna like just keep buying packs. That's from the base set, which is, in my experience, like the easiest set to find and the cheapest. So at least there's that. They printed a ton of it, relatively. We got King Defcon. Got some gnarly looking chompers. PSA 10. Pretty cool. This is a big card. Death Liger. Lion of Chaos. Again, maximum 9-year-old energy. He's got a Kamehameha coming out of his mouth. This is like the main bad guy's like main dude in the anime. Yeah, there was an anime and a comic series. They were like going full merchandising to try to get this to pick up. Full Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh hybrid clone, whatever. It's still really popular in Japan, this game, and like big Wizards of the Coast moneymaker over there. But it's died in English. So this is a really cool card to get a 10 though. It's like definitely an iconic one. I have the main characters one, the Bullshock Dragon, in a PSA 10 as well. Zagon, Knight of Darkness. Definitely not skipping chest day. He's got a big sword too. I bet that sword is like the size of a skyscraper. Yeah, secret rare or whatever. Whatever the highest rarity is. 7,000 attack. That's very high. Another beetle. Bug thing. Deathblade beetle. Actually, this is the one I think I keep opening. This one got a 9. Alright, we got Grand Gure, Space Guardian. Just love the aesthetic of like, I just feel like it's got a lot of unique aesthetics. The light monsters are kind of ethereal and otherworldly, kind of like, but also like very religious looking. Alright, we'll try to speed through these. King Riptide, like Riptide, but Riptide. Whatever. PSA 10. Something. That's one I've opened a shitload of. This is the Bullshock. I got a 9 on this one. I think it's a pretty generous grade. This one had like a print line. Roller line, top left corner there, top right corner. But I have it in a 10 already, so I'm not bad. Did open this myself. This one I'm bummed about. My second Gatling Sky Terror 9. I need this in a 10 so bad. I love this card. It's like the first holo I opened with this set when I was a kid. This card's perfect. I don't know why it's got a 9. They just hate me personally, I think, even though it went through a middleman. I think it's a personal attack. But I just love this like stupid looking like Black Hawk helicopter dragon. Like this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, but you know, in the best possible way. All right. And then last but not least, I've got 3 of the same like evil flower tree folk thing. I got 2 9s and a 10, so I'll just go over the 10 here. Thorny Mandra. Pretty cool. Yeah, I kept opening this guy too. Not like the coolest holo. Probably would have wished for pretty much any of the other holos, but we did manage a 10. So yeah, that's all my Duel Masters, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Magic the Gathering that I've gotten back recently. This will probably be my last return for a pretty long time. I have a bunch of stuff that I want to send out. A lot of it is like going to be interesting, and I want to show you guys because I'm going to crack them out of cases, and we'll see how they do on the resubmission. But I just don't feel like sending cards in for like $15 right now. So I'll wait for PSA to give me the green light on $10, and when they say $10, okay, I'll send off another 100 cards. But I think I'm done for now. So yeah, thanks for watching all my random returns, and see you around.